It's Week 7 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He had a great week last week, well over 100 on the ground with a score. It's the Titans and the Condors under the lights on Monday night.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll try the right side with Harris. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. But look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. But you look at this defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Back to throw, it's Levis. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. This defense for the Titans, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
A little short pass. This is Everett, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. You talk about this Titan defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
To the air again, Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Herbert operating from the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the first down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and was going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A nice burst there as they get about 7 that time on the first down run.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of...
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long.
and take off.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Taken in at the 11. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. Down the right sideline. Touchdown! Quentin Johnston, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Condors post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now Levis. His throw in. Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Levis sets up to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Levis to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback. But here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 6. They run again with Harris. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 68 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Harris.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. And this time he is in.
Najee Harris. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So that one a 13-play drive in total.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Herbert. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Goes right back to him. It's Griffin again. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 6.
Again, Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
Touchdown! Josh Palmer from 10 yards out. And the Condors will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And running with power here. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Levis. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They have what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to the slam. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll throw it again with Levis. In trouble, and he's taken down. And now we get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. One final shot before the half. Here's Levis. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is going to be intercepted. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So we are at halftime. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown! Quentin Johnston. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Condors come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Levis on third down.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Here's Herbert now on second down.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Herbert. That is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
To the air again, Herbert. Over the middle, it's complete. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal.
They're not staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On 2nd down, here's Herbert, escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. There he goes, left side.
Najee Harris.
Touchdown, Titans.
Najee Harris.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Quentin Johnston and the offense back to work.
A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. On second down, Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
That's good. 4-8.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 5. Herbert. That's complete to Palmer.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. But he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become...
Back now in Mexico City. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. Running on first down, Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Quentin Johnston
from 13 yards out.
And the Condors are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Levis out of the shotgun now.
It's complete to Robinson. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Wide open receiver complete. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Chigakonkwo, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The extra point by Ryland up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Quentin Johnston and the offense back to work.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL, except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Eckler now between the tackles, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8.
Open man is Palmer.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Levis to throw.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
He finds his target, Allen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Levis, he'll look to throw it.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
This is caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.